Before I deliver my speech, I want to express my gratitude toward Almighty God. Also want to say thank you to my lecturer, Miss Luluatu, for giving me this chance to talk about the importance of plastics restriction. Plastic is a thing that already been with us since its first founder by Alexander Parkes when he introduced the world's first ever man-made plastic in 1862 in London. Parkes created plastic from material called pargasine. Time passed with many discoveries about plastic material: bakelite, polymers, polyethylene, polystyrene, nylon, dough, polypropylene, high-density PE, and every material I can't mention. Plastic production increased exponentially from 2.3 million tons in 1950 to 448 million tons by 2015. Production is expected to double by 2050. Every year, about 8 million tons of plastic waste escapes into the oceans from coastal nations. That is the equivalent of setting 5 garbage food bags full of trash on every foot of coastline around the world. Plastics often contain additives, making them stronger, more flexible, and durable. But many of these additives can extend the life of product if they become litter, with some estimates ranging to at least 400 years to break down. It has been estimated by 2050, the ocean will be filled by waste, then fishes. In many applications, plastic is virtually irreplaceable because it is cheap, strong, lightweight, and resistant to corrosion. The most common uses of plastics are in packaging and building components, such as piping. In the medical industry, plastic is often key to contamination and infection control. Syringes, pipettes, and gloves used in healthcare and biomedical research cannot be reused. While the excessive use of plastic packaging is concerning, some form of packaging is often necessary to maintain the hygiene or freshness of food or maintain the integrity of a product during trade. Small or travel-sized toiletries and personal hygiene products are sometimes seen as wasteful, but are vital in providing affordable sanitation options. Everything, including food packaging, bottled drink, furniture, tools, many things are from plastic. We used to carry something like grocery with plastic as a bag, or drink with plastic straw or from plastic cup, or eat using plastic spoon and fork. Literally everything. Note that every plastic I mentioned before is a single-use plastic. Single-use plastic is currently one of the world's biggest problems. According to trtworld.com and earth.org, United States is in first place for country that produce the most plastic waste. While according to worldpopulationreview.com, Indonesia is in 5th place for releasing most plastic waste into the ocean. There is no denying that plastic makes things easier in our life. But not for Earth. Earth is currently in critical condition because of poorly managed waste. Ocean, land, air is polluted because of unrecyclable plastic turning into waste. Millions of tons of plastic are in the environment as waste, causing many lives are in danger. Sea creatures, land creatures, air creatures, not an exception, human also. Some facts about plastic waste from earth.org. Every year, 500 billion plastic bottles are produced globally. There is more than 150 million tons of plastic waste in the ocean. By 2050, ocean plastics will likely overtake the number of fishes. In 2020, we generated more than 500 million tons of plastic waste, 900% more than in 1980. Single-use plastics have an average useful life of 12 to 15 minutes and can take up to 500 years to disintegrate. In order to reduce Earth's suffering, many states and international institutions are taking active steps to reduce this plastic problem. I'll look up to voicesofyouth.org and YouTube channel called Interesting Engineering. To reduce the effect of pollution, Canada has decided to ban single-use plastics by 2021. In addition to Canada, in last March, the European Parliament has voted to ban single-use plastic items. India has also pledged that last June to eliminate all single-use plastic in the country by 2022. China, who imports 45% of all plastic waste, decided at the start of 2018 to limit buying foreign waste by banning 24 types of recyclable materials, including recycled plastics. Now, while the world doing all the hard job, now it's time for us to do small things that can help Earth recovery. Don't litter. Just put it in your pocket or hold it till you found trash can. While you are riding or driving, don't throw it blindly, just keep it for a moment. Just keep it for a moment. Still doing grocery with plastic bag? Try tote bag, or goodie bag, or your backpack, or any bag that is not single use. It's more durable than plastic bag, isn't it? Still drink with plastic straws? Buy the stainless one. Feels not hygienic? Try bamboo straw. Still use plastic plate and cup, or worse, styrofoam? Get rid of it. Use the one with hard material instead. Still use plastic tools to eat? Buy the stainless one. We can help Earth recovery by doing small, simple things. I am not in position to forcing you do everything I mentioned before, but one thing for sure is just don't litter. What's so hard from holding your trash till you found trash can? Feel gross about it? Well, that's your trash. Be responsible for it. Throw it in the trash can. Find it. They're everywhere. You can also join in part of community. Lots of communities around the world taking part in saving Earth. Since it's clear that plastics have a valuable places in our lives, some scientists are attempting to make plastics safer and more sustainable. Some innovators are developing bioplastics, which are made from plant crops instead of fossil fuels, to create substances that are more environmentally friendly than conventional plastics. Others are working to make plastics that are truly biodegradable. Some innovators are searching for ways to make recycling more efficient. And they even hope to perfect a process that can convert plastics back into the fossil fuels from which they were derived. All of these innovators recognize that plastics are not perfect, but that they are an important and necessary part of our future. Guess just that's it from me. Hope this video can bring beneficial for anyone watching this. I hope with this video, we can start to reduce plastics using for our children, our environment, and our earth. Let's make a change from now on.